My human loves me. I know that. They give me food, a soft place to sleep, and a gentle hand that sometimes finds the perfect place to scratch. And maybe from the outside, that looks like everything a cat like me could ever need. Hello, everyone. I am just a little house cat living beside my human. Today, I want to tell you about 6 small things my human could do, things I would love more than they might ever realize. Not because they are doing anything wrong, and not because their love is not enough, but because some parts of me are still wild, still careful, still listening to instincts they may not always understand. These are not expensive things, they are quiet things, but to me, they can change the whole feeling of home. After that, I want you to understand my home the way I feel it. To my human, it is a simple place. A food bowl, a water bowl, a litter box, a shirt left on a chair, a window, and a high shelf near the room. But I do not measure home by furniture. I measure it by scent, by quiet corners, by safe paths, by the places where I can watch without being touched too suddenly. Every object tells me something about whether I can relax. To my human, these are small things. To me, they are the shape of my world. The first thing I would love is not more food. It is a reason to search for it. Every day, my bowl may appear full, waiting in the same place, kind and safe. I am grateful for it, and my belly may feel satisfied, but somewhere inside my mind, something can still remain awake, restless, and unfinished. I was not made only to wait beside a bowl. I was made to watch, to follow a tiny clue, to pause, to pounce, to miss, to try again, and to feel that small moment of success when I found what I was looking for. When food is always given without any effort, a quiet part of my nature has nowhere to go, and sometimes it may come out as sudden running, biting at feet, scratching things I should not scratch, calling for food when I am not truly hungry, or wandering around as if I have forgotten what I need. So, hide a few pieces of food in nearby places, let me use a puzzle feeder, divide my meals into smaller moments, or let me work just a little before I eat. This is not about making life difficult for me. It is about giving my instincts a gentle place to live inside the home. When I search, think, and earn even a tiny part of my meal, I feel more complete. Let me search a little. Let me think a little. Let me be a cat before I eat like one. The second thing I would love is water that moves. My human may notice something strange about me. I can walk past my water bowl many times as if I do not see it, yet when water begins to move somewhere else, my attention changes. It is not because I am trying to be difficult. Still, water can feel quiet in a way that does not call to me, while moving water feels fresher, more interesting, and easier for my senses to notice. I am sensitive to small movement, soft changes, and the feeling that something is alive enough to trust. And because cats do not always have a strong urge to drink, I may need a little encouragement to take in enough water through the day. When I drink more, my body is supported in quiet ways, especially my kidneys and urinary tract. Even if I do not understand those words the way humans do, a small fountain can help, but only if it stays clean. Fresh water changed often can help too. If the fountain becomes dirty, if the bowl smells old, or if the water has been sitting too long, I may turn away again. I do not need anything fancy. I need water that feels fresh, safe, and worth returning to each day, especially when the house feels still. Fresh moving water tells me my body has not been forgotten too. The third thing I would love is a quiet place that feels clean enough to trust. My litter box may not seem important to anyone else, but to me, it is one of the most private places in the home. When I go there, I am not only taking care of my body, I am also following an old instinct that tells me to hide my scent, protect myself, and leave as little sign behind as I can. My human may look at the box and think it is still fine, but my nose lives much closer to the truth. A smell that seems small to them can feel heavy to me. And when that quiet place becomes too dirty, I may feel tense, uncomfortable, or even unsure about using it. I am not trying to be stubborn if I avoid it. I may simply be telling them that the place no longer feels safe enough. Scooping it every day, changing the litter when it needs to be changed, washing the box, and not letting old smells build up can make a difference I feel immediately. And if there is more than one cat, there should be more than one quiet place, because this space is also part of our territory, and each of us needs room to breathe fully. When my quiet place is clean, I do not just feel tidy, I feel safe. The fourth thing I would love is something that smells like you when you are gone. My human may find me lying on a shirt, a bag, a pillow, or a blanket, and think I only chose it because it is soft. But often I am not searching for softness first. I am searching for them. To a cat like me, scent is more than a smell. It is identity, memory, comfort, and a map of who belongs in my world. When my human leaves the house, the rooms can feel a little emptier, even if everything is still in its place. But when their scent remains near my resting spot, it makes the space feel less hollow, as if part of them has stayed behind with me. So leave a shirt you have worn, a small pillow, or something familiar near where I sleep. Do not wash away every trace of my world too often. And please do not cover my favorite places with strong sprays or heavy perfumes. I do not need your whole day. I just need one quiet reminder that you are not gone forever, and that home still remembers both of us. Your scent is not just a smell to me. It is a small promise that you come back. The fifth thing I would love is for you to meet me closer to my world. My human may not notice how large they seem from where I stand. They are tall, move quickly, their steps feel sudden, and their hands come down from above before I have decided whether I am ready. I may love them, but love does not make a shadow feel smaller. When someone reaches over me, bends toward me, or tries to pull me close, a careful part of me may become unsure. So, one kind thing my human can do is sit on the floor with me for 10 quiet minutes. Do not call me again and again. Do not reach for me right away. Do not make me prove my love by coming close before I feel safe. Just be there, lower, calmer, and patient enough to let me choose. When my human comes down to my level, the room feels softer, and I can decide whether to walk over, sit beside them, or stay nearby. Sometimes love is not touching me. Sometimes love is giving me enough safety to come to you on my own. When you sit on the floor with me, you are not just closer to my body, you are gentler to my world. The sixth thing I would love is a place above everything. My human may not notice it, but this home was built around their body, their height, their chairs, their tables, their shelves, and the paths they walk every day. Almost everything important seems arranged for life on the ground, yet I was never meant to live only across the floor. I also live upward. Height gives shape to my comfort, confidence, and peace. I need a place to climb, to pause, to watch, and to step away when the world feels too close. When I am high above the room, I can see what is happening without being surrounded by it. I can rest without feeling cornered, and I can keep a little control over my space instead of waiting for the world to come down on me. But when there is nowhere to go except under furniture or across open ground, I can feel trapped in a house that was not shaped with my instincts in mind. A cat tree helps. Wall shelves help. A window perch helps. Even the top of a sturdy bookcase or a chair near the window can become a small kingdom if it is safe and truly mine. A high place is more than a piece of furniture. It tells me there is a part of this home designed for the way I live, not only for the way humans do. Give me one safe place above the room, and I will feel less like a guest in your house, and more like I belong in our home. None of these things are grand. A little hunt before I eat, water that feels fresh and alive, a quiet box clean enough to trust, something that carries your familiar scent, a few minutes with you down on the floor, and one safe place above the room where I can watch the world without fear. To my human, these may look like small changes, almost too simple to matter. But to me, they are not small at all. They touch the parts of me that still listen, still search, still hide, still climb, still need to feel safe before I can fully rest. They tell me that this home is not only a place where I am fed, sheltered, and loved, but a place where I am understood in the quiet language of my body. When my human makes room for my instincts, I feel less like I am fitting myself into their world, and more like our world has space for me too. Love is not only what you feel for me. Sometimes, love is how you arrange the world around me. I am just a cat. I do not need a perfect home, and I do not need expensive things to feel loved. But I still need a world where my instincts are not forgotten. Give me a little hunt before I eat, fresh water that feels alive, a clean, quiet place, your familiar scent when you are gone, a calm moment with you on the floor, and one safe place above the room. To you, these may be simple habits, almost too small to notice. To me, they make the house feel safer, softer, and more like a place where I truly belong. They remind me that I am not only cared for, but understood every single day. So tell me, which of these 6 things do you think your cat would love the most?